interesting then, and that because obviously Sheik's gonna ban FD, but then I feel like Sheik wants Dreamland, Fountain, or Battlefield first, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Especially like if you know you're gonna go to Yoshi's, why go here? You know, because like
I feel you.
You shouldn't play 3 games where you're playing Yoshi's FD and state. You know,
yeah,
which is definitely possible since it started.
Right. Yeah, I mean, Sig does have super sick punishes, especially on smaller stages, so I feel like that's probably what he's banking on.
That's true.
So, like, I
right now.
Yeah, I mean, like, I kind of get it. No, dude.
This man's head.
Sig actually has sick reads, though.
No, I know, it's so
like,
funny. No, Sig. Honestly, like, Sig has gotten, it's like, he's improving at the same rate as everybody. It's just everybody else has been just a little ahead of him the whole time. So he just, like, kind of stays.
But, I mean, he's making moves now, though.
Yeah.
Like, he's finally...
Other people aren't improving.
I think Sig's gotten way better.
No, Sig
I think
like...
Sig is just...
Sig is definitely... He's always been getting better.
No, he always,
I know, but I'm
has.
saying he's been doing it more and...
I feel like his improvement rate is definitely
faster
gone
than
up.
other people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I definitely agree. I agree. He's having, like, his breakout time.
No, for sure. And it's like, I mean, this wouldn't necessarily be like a super impressive win by seeding, but it's like, it's still just sort of a good statement to make. Like, because Studkip's been kind of inactive, so it's kind of good to like come back. Like, if players do come back, it's good if you can beat them to sort of prove like, yeah, like I got better while you were gone, etc.
Like, they're probably like the top 5 seeds are all contenders for PR this season. You know?
For sure.
And so Sig is definitely in there, and I think like he needs to make top 5 in this tournament to really.
No, for sure. Like this tournament is going to inform the PR a lot because
whoever wins this tournament, it's a big deal.
No, it's big because like the thing about Arcadians is you see players play who just don't really play that much. Because it's like,
can we do one of these once a season?
That'd be lit. Would that kind of kill the hype though if we do them too much? I don't know.
4 in a year.
That's true.
Like, is it?
Oh, let's go.
Okay, Sig's nuts. Oh, yeah, he charged needles. He should have just gone to ledge. He could have gotten that. Well, definitely looking like a rough game 1. I mean, it's doable, but he does have the whole best of 5. But yeah, like, because like the top 10 in the state, they're gonna play each other all the time, like in finals of tournaments.
Sig.
But then I would say our top 10 is gonna be changing.
Yeah.
No, that's it.
Like
for sure.
Like I think our top 10 this season is gonna be from this season onward. There's a lot of people that could be in top 10.
No, for sure.
And I think that would make it more exciting.
I agree. And this is like what's really hype about these tournaments is that like players below that top 10 don't get to play each other nearly as much because they're seeded to lose to a player ranked above them.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's like when those players are taken out of the equation. No, that's true. He was bringing it back. Yeah, I definitely think the Yoshi stage is questionable, but you know, Sig's in top 8. I'm not.
Yeah, that's true. We didn't make this far.
Yeah. All right, Fountain makes sense.
Yeah, no, definitely. Sig is always going to go here.
Yeah, he's holding in a lot.
He is, and Studkip's doing a good job of just holding the space. Like he's not committing. He's letting Sig kind of like.
He's letting Sig just kind of drift into everything. Yeah. Which is like it's so hard not to when you're that close to the edge because it's like if you DI out and he reads you, he could like maybe get a gimp, like a shine or something. So it is hard, but it's like after he's shown you that he's waiting for the DI in, you kind of just have to take that risk.
Yeah, definitely. And it's all mixed up.
For sure.
It's hard. Fox gets a lot off up tilt launch.
Oh.
It's really amazing.
Yeah, no, for sure. He, I feel like he probably wanted a forward tilt instead of an up tilt near the ledge over there. Kind of gave up the edge guard.
Yeah.
But it's tricky. Fox has decent aerial drift and like he can get out of a lot of stuff. Oh, yeah. I was wondering. I
didn't know what he was gonna do. I was excited.
I never think about how far Sheik can actually reach off stage, and they'll like.
I hate Sheik down smash.
No, Sheik down smash is infuriating. Ooh. Wow.
Okay, where are we going, bro? Oh, tilt!
Oh, a little late on that up tilt.
It's still going though.
For sure.
The pressure was there and it worked.
Oh,
this is a kill.
Oh, wow.
That's a stock.
Damn. No, that was 0 to
He,
death. That was nuts. Let's see.
also hella biased for Sig.
Oh, yeah, no, we should definitely acknowledge we might be a little Tulsa biased. Apologies in advance.
Any Tulsa person is getting cheered for. Oh.
Oh, and he's going to make it. Oh.
But it's worth still.
No, it is a worthwhile trade because now like Sig House or Studkip has to deal out twice as much damage to win this game, basically.
Yeah, and like it becomes way more scary off stage. He can commit things off stage now.
Exactly.
Like that same stock there. You know?
Exactly.
He
Like
can't commit that if it's
next time that SD doesn't matter because the game's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, like trading damage pretty consistently so far.
Big punish here.
Looking like a
Misses the
pretty.
up air. Trying to catch him DIing in.
Oh, dude, like Sig
go way
has
back forward.
Sig's tech is so good actually. Like he
Yeah.
never misses his needle turnaround. Oh wow, I can't believe that actually.
I can.
That's
I
fair.
knew.
All right,
Let's go, Sig.
he's
1-1.
yeah he's trying to get like the instant side B to ledge, but it's like you drop too far from the needles. Like they don't do much hit stun, but since Fox falls so fast, it's like by the time he's out of hit stun, he's already way lower.
Yeah.
All right, so stadium or FD? Yeah.
I like FD. I like FD. She can't go nowhere on this stage.
Yeah, so basically what's going to really hurt Sheik here is, I mean,
She
like,
jumps, she should die.
yeah, like platforms are super integral to Sheik for a lot of reasons. One, she can control space from them with needles. And two, probably the bigger one is like,
That right there, that up tilt is so.
Yeah.
It makes it so hard. She can't get down.
well, yeah,
It's so
and
hard.
that's
She
what I
goes
was,
to the air one time and you die.
that's what I was about to get to. Is
That
like,
was a great punish though.
no, for
Such
sure.
hit everything there.
Yeah, like Sheik's aerial drift is just going to be like it's so bad.
Oh, let's. This is a great punish too. This set is
Yeah.
really good so far.
No, for
honestly.
sure.
Nice back.
That's the other thing is like Sheik has some really good answers to punishes on this stage too.
Definitely.
It's just neutrals so hard.
Yeah, exactly. And coming down, it's so much easier as Fox to come down than it is as Sheik.
Oh,
You get so much
he
more.
meant to do the turnaround or short hop turnaround.
Yeah.
What? When Sheik's grab is too good. God, I love that just like full length bear, like in neutral from Sheik's. Because that move's so long, it's ridiculous.
And I know.
And it's like, it's
I
so
always try
safe.
to beat it, and I know I can't. It's sad.
And like the frame data on the ending like is so good too.
Yeah. So yeah, this is pretty even, and this is like considered one of Fox's best kind of picks,
Yeah,
you know?
I feel like at this level, Stadium might be a safer counter pick, but
That was a good recovery, honestly. I thought he would go to ledge.
yeah, no, for sure. I feel like the higher level you get, the worse this stage gets for Sheik.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Ooh,
I think
caught the
Stuck
jump.
Kid-
That's
that
he
was really good.
he could have just held ledge, I think, but you can cover everything, so you might as well.
Yeah,
So still very close. These games have all been super tight.
definitely.
This is hype. misses dash dance a little bit. I feel like Studkip's maybe going in more than he needs to, but like, I mean, he's.
I think you can as Fox.
No, that's true,
You
yeah.
know, because you want to force Sheik to get to jump and like get in the air. If Sheik's
All
in
right,
the air,
this
it's
should
like-
be. Well, it's still the
It works,
stock.
yeah.
Like Fox is that busted.
Yeah.
All right.
There's so many ways to deal with Sheik's recovery.
Yeah, so Studkip's got himself a healthy. Oh, just runs up and grabs. He's got himself a healthy
This
lead.
time's the up smash.
Yeah, gets out of that.
Oh, calls out the spot dodge.
Yeah, spot
Overreacts,
dodging.
right? Messes
Spot
up,
dodging
but
like
he's
that
still
against
getting
Sig
it.
is super.
Oh, and he caught SD. And that's, you know,
No, that's
even
a
last stock,
big turnaround
This is a
actually.
huge stock, honestly, for the whole set.
Yeah, game 3 is so. I mean, every game's important, but like in different ways, you
Yeah, definitely.
know. Like
This is like a momentum deal. Right
for
here.
sure.
Oh,
Wow, that was a
he's
great air
going
dodge
too
actually.
fast. I feel like he could have just swung on it, like
No,
F
for
tilt
sure.
it. Like he should stop trying to shield immediately after things like that and just try to F tilt when he can like get out of the drill. That's what
No,
you're
like-
really good at, like getting
like-
the down smash after you get the drill.
Right. Like panic shielding is definitely.
I jumped a little bit, dude. That scared. That
Nice.
scared me.
No, like Sheik short hopping right in front of your spot dodge like that is actually so scary.
So scary.
Tech
Yeah.
way.
This is
Good.
frightening.
Oh, that's it.
Yep.
That's it. Yeah. Just hold ledge.
And so
Let's go.
we're in top 8 right now. We're in losers.
This is losers 8s,
Yeah.
so there are either 9 or 10 sets left counting this one.
Yeah, and all of them are on stream right now on the big TV right here. They're gonna be just played back to back.
Rehype. All right, so Sig taking a game on Studkip's counter pick and taking counter pick advantage back. Really big.
Yeah.
Relish?
He chose not
Who's gonna
to
win?
go.
I don't know.
He chose not to go to Stadium. He chose right back to FD, which I kind of understand. His punishes were hot here.
No, and it's like Sig definitely just had a couple of like killer combos to
Yeah.
honestly like pretty close to Gimps. Like both the Studkip's last two stocks were like below like 80-ish, I think, which isn't super low, but like lower than he wants to be surviving for sure.
Definitely. Missed the jump on the up air there. Definitely didn't want to try to up throw up.
2-1-6.
Yeah.
Let's go, Sig.
Yeah, God, I have to remind myself to respect Sheik's ledge dash because like it's so good if players actually do it.
So
Yeah.
like you put up a little wall like it's
Uh-huh.
crazy. Oh, that was a great needle. Nah, he
Yeah,
should try to grab
Studkip,
ledge.
I feel like. Ooh,
That was scary.
he meant to slide off and grab that ledge. But he
Yeah.
meant- oh, that's it.
So
That definitely hurts.
Yeah, it definitely does. But he can still make this work. If he takes his stock without taking too much percent,
Yeah.
he's definitely in a good spot.
Yeah, and Studkip also has to be careful not to be like, oh, he SD'd, the game's over. You know? Like you have to just sort of keep the same attitude, which he's
It seems
he's
like
doing a
he's
great
doing
job. Yeah, I mean,
So
like
he has
he's
the clutch here. Okay, so he's gonna finish this stock out. So.
yeah, that's an easy. But like 60%, that's huge. Like
Yeah,
Sheik isn't
definitely.
going to be able to crouch cancel much.
He's coming in with these nairs at like weird angles.
Yeah, he's not really getting punished for it though. So it's like,
Sig can't figure out. when
oh
to
wow,
grab.
great shine.
So Stud hit will likely take this game unless Sig has a nice comeback.
Yeah, in
Which
which
he
case
did.
we got
We
game
started with
5
the
right.
grab,
Oh yeah, he really needs. Oh yeah, Foxes always love to like barrier shield just out of range to like
Yeah.
bait out a grab
Yeah,
because Sheiks
always.
love to shield grab. Honestly, a lot of characters can do that. Like I do that a lot as Peach, is just space that back air and drift away.
Yeah.
And then they
They'll always
like
grab.
it's so easy to get them to try to grab. All right, so now we're going battlefield. Makes sense.
Yeah. So like I said, I don't really know why we started Yoshi's over Greenland, but that's probably just Sig wanting to start.
Yeah, it's who knows. Sig has some interesting counterpick philosophies, I think, but
This is probably. I mean, he already went on Falcon, so this is definitely his next best game.
I agree. Wow, missed the fastball on his down air, unfortunately.
He's still following up though, and this could be a
That's
start.
true. Oh, that's it.
That
Wow.
will be, yeah.
Down
I
to
really
the wire.
Thought, I really
No,
thought that he should have grabbed ledge though, because there was like a more outward angle where he went
Yeah.
more up, where he lived for that for sure.
For sure. Also, like, Foxes could DI that F tilt out. It's so scary to do that, though.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's like, it's basically a 50-50, and you guess wrong, you're just definitely dead.
Yeah. That ledge dash F tilt, Sig's hitting it a lot, and he's making some reads.
I think
Sig's playing really hot right now.
no, for sure.
He's like, that game was a fluke. Let me show you.
Yeah, he wanted to dash a little before the back air to send him back off stage.
Yeah. His little movement right now is cool. I kind of like it. Sig's playing really well.
No. Like,
Not at all like the last game.
no. Yeah, the last game ended up being kind of a throwaway, I think.
Yeah. But that's fine. You know, you win that game on their counter pick, and you know you have your counter pick game 5. It's kind of okay to have that throwaway game.
For sure.
Yeah. You
No.
feel a lot more comfortable. Going
And it's
into
like,
it.
once you're down a lot, you can kind of just use the rest of the game to, like, experiment and, like, get data. Yeah.
Definitely.
Ooh,
And there's a full
nice.
stock lead for Sig now.
So, what I always get caught with here is, that up tilt's so irritating.
Yeah, dude,
because
it
like you have to
really is.
DI it
That was
differently.
a great spot dodge to spot dodge.
Like Fox up tilt's annoying because the way you
That
DI
jump,
it is
he
gonna,
caught his jump.
the way you DI it and SDI it's gonna vary depending on which direction they face, as well as if they get the forward hit or the reverse hit. It's almost impossible to tell which one.
Oh, he's trying to call some things out. Okay, back throw.
Oh, a little late on the
I like
needles.
it. No, he went. He was trying to read the straight angle.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
Well, I guess it was more just option coverage at that point.
yeah, definitely, because he got follow-ups after.
Oh, is this? Ooh, wow. God, those like
Sneaky
barely.
angle.
Yeah, like when Sheik barely lands on stage with the FB, it's like,
So it's really hard because Fox, when you dash with him, you lose a lot of options, and you always accidentally dash when like you don't want to because you dash so much,
Yeah.
right? Like if you just want to walk and up smash, I will always like dash before and then miss it.
right.
And so I won't even be thinking about like having to do a jump cancel up smash.
So Sig kind of running away with this game, honestly.
Yep,
That's gonna be the stock. Okay, so it's still doable.
it is still doable, but Fox is very close to being out of crouch cancel.
Well, that, and it's like, this
And
is
now
definitely a
it's
percent where getting thrown off stage means you're probably dead.
Yeah.
Like, this is when
that
it's...
should be it.
Oh, wow. Uh-oh, okay.
Well, now it's
Go
scary.
Sig!
Yeah, no, there's no reason to take that risk, honestly.
Yeah, no,
like,
honestly.
If
He
it's like a
should've nared, he
super...
back aired.
Oh, no. This could get in Sig's head.
Oh, this is quite
fine.
frightening. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just kind of falling into these a
Oh.
lot of these grabs now.
Okay. Yeah, he's definitely nervous right now. You can tell him.
No,
the way he's
I mean,
doing.
and
okay,
it's-
he caught him. That'll
that's
be
it, yeah.
He DI'd away.
He moonwalks to ledge.
Tell him. Just go. Tell
Yeah,
him.
no, those are so scary because it's like once you have that SD, all you're thinking is like, what if I lose?